Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a controversial topic that's been buzzing in the lifestyle community, the elitism of minimalism. We'll explore how this seemingly simple philosophy might not be as accessible as it appears, and why some people feel left out of the minimalist movement. Before we jump into the controversy, let's quickly define minimalism. At its core, minimalism is about living with less and focusing on what truly matters. It's about decluttering your space, your mind, and your life. Sounds great, right? Well, it's not that simple for everyone. Here's our coffee break. If you're finding this topic intriguing and want to stay updated on more thought-provoking content like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support means the world to us. Let's confront the proverbial elephant in the room, the role of money in the pursuit of minimalism. While the minimalist lifestyle is often portrayed as a path to financial freedom, the truth is that embracing this philosophy can require a certain level of economic stability, at least initially. This reality creates a paradox that's rarely discussed in minimalist circles. Consider the following financial implications of transitioning to a minimalist lifestyle. Quality over quantity. One of the core tenets of minimalism is owning fewer, but higher quality items. This often means replacing multiple cheap, disposable products with fewer, more durable alternatives. For instance, instead of owning several inexpensive jackets, a minimalist might opt for one well-made, versatile coat. However, this approach typically requires a significant upfront investment. High-quality items, whether they're clothing, furniture, or appliances, generally come with a heftier price tag. For those living paycheck to paycheck, this initial outlay can be prohibitively expensive, even if it saves money in the long run. Location and housing. Minimalism often goes hand in hand with downsizing living spaces. This might mean moving from a larger suburban home to a smaller, more efficient urban apartment. While this can reduce certain expenses like utilities and maintenance, it's worth noting that housing in dense urban areas is often more expensive per square foot. The trade-off for convenience and reduced commute times is frequently higher rent or mortgage payments. For many, especially in expensive cities, this can put minimalist-friendly housing options out of reach. Time and resources for curation. Transitioning to a minimalist lifestyle isn't just about getting rid of excess possessions. It's about carefully curating what remains. This process requires time to sort through belongings, research alternatives, and make thoughtful decisions about what truly adds value to one's life. For those working multiple jobs or caring for dependents, this time can be a luxury they simply can't afford. Additionally, the mental bandwidth required for this kind of life overhaul may not be available to those dealing with financial stress or other pressing concerns. The privilege of choice. At its core, minimalism is about intentional choices, choosing what to keep, what to discard, and how to live. However, for many individuals struggling with financial instability, these choices are often made for them by necessity rather than preference. When every purchase is a careful calculation of immediate need versus cost, the idea of voluntarily paring down possessions can seem not just challenging, but impossible. Hidden costs of transition. Moving towards minimalism often involves hidden expenses that aren't immediately apparent. These might include storage costs during the downsizing process, fees for responsibly disposing of items, especially electronics or large furniture, or the need to purchase new organizational tools to maximize efficiency in a smaller space. For those on a tight budget, these additional costs can derail the minimalist journey before it truly begins. The minimalist aesthetic. While not inherent to the philosophy, there's often a certain aesthetic associated with minimalism. Clean lines, neutral colors, and a curated look. Achieving this aesthetic, particularly if it involves redecorating or renovating, can be costly. This creates a disconnect between the accessible philosophy of minimalism and its often expensive visual representation in media.
Given these factors, it's clear that fully embracing minimalism can be challenging, if not outright impossible, for individuals grappling with financial insecurity. This realization raises important questions about the accessibility of minimalism as a lifestyle choice. Is minimalism, as it's commonly portrayed, a philosophy that's inherently biased towards those with a certain level of financial privilege? It's crucial to acknowledge this economic barrier while also recognizing that the core principles of minimalism, intentionality, reduced consumption, and focus on what truly matters, can be adapted and applied at various economic levels. Perhaps the conversation around minimalism needs to evolve, addressing how its principles can be meaningfully implemented across diverse financial situations, rather than presenting a one-size-fits-all approach that may inadvertently exclude those who could benefit most from its teachings.